everyone. Today we are going to solve for some angles. Okay, we're looking for the value of an angle in a right triangle. So to do that, we're going to have to use the sine to the -1, cos to -1, and tan to -1. And how we get those values, how we get there, you're going to need to use your second function button on your calculator. It might say second or it might say shift. So when I say second or shift when I'm walking through a question, that's what I mean. Push either of those buttons, whatever it is on your calculator. They're all different. So just know that's what I mean when I say it. So remembering what is SOHCAHTOA, so we know that sine A, or sine of the angle, is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. We know that cos of an angle is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan of an angle is opposite over adjacent. So we're going to look for what do I have and what do I want. So that way you can decide on which trig ratio you're going to use at any given time. So we have these nice little triangles down here to help us remember, and you just cover up with a finger which one you're looking for. Okay, so coming down here to an example, just practicing using our calculator. So we're going to come to the bottom here, okay, to the bottom of your screen, and we're just practicing on our calculator how to solve for angle x. So I want to get this x by itself. So on your calculator, you're going to use the sine inverse button. So that's sine to the -1, okay? So some calculators are going to work differently here, and it's hard for me to tell you exactly which way your calculator is going to work. So if you have a 2-line display, you probably can do this quite easily, and you just hit the second or shift sign, and then plug in the value of 0.6694 and hit equals. Okay. Other calculators, if you're on your cell phone, you probably want to hit the number first. So you're going to touch this number here. Okay, plug that into your calculator. On my phone, that's what I have to do first. So 0.6694, and then I'm going to hit second and then the sign button. And the number that you should be getting is 42. Oh, what's going on there? Try that again. The number you should be getting is 42.02, and we're going to go to the nearest degree, and so we'll say 42 degrees. So that's what you're aiming for. So pause the video right now and try that. So you go sine to the -1, so this guy, of 0.6694, or 0.6694 and then second sine, depending on how your calculator works. Okay, second one here, we're going to do, we're going to solve for angle B. So just practicing on your calculator, we have 3.2711, and we're going to hit second and tan this time, and it comes out to be 74.9, so I'm going to round up to 75 degrees. Okay, so check that on your calculator that you can figure it out. You can do that. And now I'm looking for angle Z, and I'm given a fraction this time. I'm given a trig ratio of 4/5. That means the adjacent is 4 and the hypotenuse is 5. So I'm just going to go 4 divided by 5 and get that value. And then I'm going to hit second and cos, or you might hit second cos and then 4 divided by 5, depending on your calculator. And I have 36.8, so I'm going to say 37 degrees. We're going to round up to the nearest degree. Okay, last one here, we have W equals, and same thing. We're going to go 4 divided by 9, and then second and sine. So I get 26.3, and round to the nearest degree is 26 degrees. Okay, so that's what we should have there when you're practicing on your calculator. So check that you can do that before moving on with the video. Okay, so I'm going over here to the second page. Okay, we're going to find the angle to the nearest degree. So this one has our theta labeled for us. So just like the other day, we're going to label the size of our triangle. The hypotenuse is the longest side and across from the right angle. So there's your hypotenuse. Opposite is across from theta. Theta is already labeled. It's already this angle here. So this is our opposite side across, and adjacent must be B side angle theta. So I look at what do I have here? What two numbers do we have? We have the opposite and we have the hypotenuse. We don't have adjacent, so I don't want a trig ratio that deals with adjacent. So opposite over hypotenuse is going to be our sine ratio. So sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse, and then from here we're just filling in what we know. So we don't have the theta. We have the opposite, which is 12, and we have the hypotenuse, which is 13. So on your calculator, to get our theta, to get our angle, what you're technically doing is you're finding the sine inverse of both sides here. Okay, these cancel off, leaving just the theta. And on your calculator, we're going to get 12 divided by 3. Okay, 12 divided by 3, sorry, not 3, 13. And then second sine, and I get 67.38 or 67 degrees. We're going to go to the nearest degree. So that's my angle there. Okay, let's try another one. Coming down here. So this time our theta is up in the top corner there. So up here is angle theta. So I'm going to start with my hypotenuse, which is always across from the right angle. So there's my hypotenuse. The opposite side is across from theta. So this time it's on the bottom. And the adjacent side is beside angle theta. So I look at what do I have is hypotenuse and adjacent, and I don't have the opposite. So I need to pick a trig ratio that has adjacent and hypotenuse, and that's going to be my cosine ratio. So cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, now we're subbing in what we know. So we don't know what theta is, it's an unknown. My adjacent side is 10, and my hypotenuse side is 37. So on your calculator, we're going 10 divided by 37. Get that answer. I have a long decimal there. Don't write down the decimal, but now you're going to hit second and cos, and I have an angle of 74.3 degrees or 74 degrees. Okay, so there's my angle. So just a reminder of what we're doing here. We're doing the cos inverse. It's almost like doing opposite operations. Cos inverse. That cancels that out, leaving the theta by itself, and then your operation on the right is what you are doing on your calculator. Okay, so let's try our next one here. Okay, coming down to the bottom. This time we have our theta is right here in the corner. So our longest side is the hypotenuse across from the right angle. Okay, opposite is over here across from theta, and adjacent is beside. So I'm going to look at what do I have, which is my adjacent, and I have my opposite. And I don't have hypotenuse, so we're not going to use a trig ratio that has a hypotenuse in it. So the only trig ratio we are left with is our tan ratio. So tan is opposite over adjacent. So we're going to plug in what we know. We don't have theta. Opposite is 11. Adjacent is 15. So on your calculator, we're going 11 divided by 15. Oops, not 5. 11 divided by 15. And we get a big long decimal, but I don't want you to write down the decimal. I want you to do second, tan, and you get 36.3, but we're going to round to the nearest degree and say 36 degrees. Okay, so that's what we get for our third one there. So hopefully you're good so far. Okay, and if you have any questions, make sure you send them to me. Okay, and that is how we solve for an angle. So hopefully you're doing okay. solving for a side, solving for the angle. We're using our trig ratio in that term SOHCAHTOA. Another way to remember SOHCAHTOA is this: sine on highway, cozy at home, tan on arm. So another way you can remember it if you like. And that's all I have for today. Next week we'll be solving a triangle, so we're going to find everything that's missing, not just one thing at a time. Okay? Hope you're good. Take care. Bye-bye.